Hey guys, how y'all doing today? Thanks for watching the video. If you've clicked on it, I have something that I was talking to a client about earlier today, and I really just kind of wanted to share it in a video, so everybody could get a little bit of what I felt like was done in that conversation that I had. So we were talking about emotions and emotional intelligence specifically, and the importance of them, and really what was going on was they were setting up an emotional goal that they had that they were going to start working towards. And in that process, they did some research about emotional intelligence, and that transpired some more conversation. And I asked her a couple questions. One is, how many times in your life have you felt like your emotions were literally going to be the death of you? That they were just, your emotions were so controlling of what you were feeling and your self-worth and all the things that you had going on. And then the second question was, how many times have you felt like your emotions have been a superpower? So let me describe what I mean by superpower. I don't mean going out and saving the world, although that's what we're called to do through Christ. We're called to go out and facilitate God's blessings to people in all kinds of different ways. But what I'm talking about is being a superpower for yourself, where your emotions are literally benefiting you in everything that you do in life. You're going through your day, and the emotions, I got a fly flying around me, it's crazy. And your emotions are literally putting you in a place with yourself where you feel like the best version of you possible. An analogy that I had given was, if I was to give you a Ferrari and you were to never change the oil, you were to never take care of it, you were to never do anything to this car to provide any care for it, before too long it would be broke and dirty, and you would be at the repair shop with a $20,000 bill, and that gift would no longer seem like a gift, it would seem like a burden. But on the other hand, if you took this gift that I gave you of this beautiful vehicle, and you took care of it, and you held on to it, and you cherished it, and you maintained it, then what would happen? Well, that Ferrari would probably last for a really long time, and that the value of that car, as time would go, in some eyes, would increase in value, because it's just such a fantastic car. So where I'm getting at with that story is, our emotions are no different. Me personally, for any of you that do know me, I am an emotionally driven person, and that has been a downfall at parts in my life. In the Bible, and I'm not quoting precisely, but it says that our heart cannot be trusted at times, because it can lead us astray. And emotionally, I've hit that nail on the head many times. My emotions have told my heart something, and it's allowed me to pull myself away from something, because I couldn't discern the stop and the start, or the start and the end of where those emotions should have taken me. So in that aspect, the emotion had really kind of pulled me down a road of self-destruction, or it had pulled me down a road that I felt like my emotions were destroying me. But on the other hand, with what I do with you guys, and some people I get to talk to every day, and what I feel is a calling for myself, and then being able to say the things that I say to you guys, and then actually do them for myself as the same time I'm saying them, and learning and going through those things, I'm at a point now where my emotions feel like a superpower, that I feel like I'm protecting myself. I feel like I'm being cautious, I'm being smart, I'm being wise, I'm enjoying the emotion that I'm feeling, but I know, and having the intelligence emotionally to know when enough is enough, when to stop, when to go, and kind of keep that emotional gift within the realm and sphere of where God wants it. So I said all that to say that your emotions are a gift, or they're going to be a curse. The devil knows exactly how to use your emotions against you, and God wants you to use your emotions to get closer to him and to be empathetic towards people and to use it for his kingdom. So what I'm proposing is how are you emotionally taking care of yourself? If your emotions are that Ferrari, if how are you changing your emotions oil? Are you taking your emotions down and washing it and cleaning it and putting love into it? Or are you not changing the oil of your emotions and not pampering it and not, doing some self-care and not maintaining your emotions? And I know what some of you are going to say, because it's what my client said. Well, some people tell me I'm just so easy to open up to, and that's fantastic. And that is a true sign of a gift that God's given you. But you cannot operate in that gift at the same capacity that God wants you to if you are still in turmoil within yourself. If your emotions are not in check, and if you are not addressing your emotional health, and if you are not practicing good emotional intelligence with yourself, you can still go out and give others what they need and be that for them, but you're cheating them and you're cheating yourself, because you're not giving as much as you possibly could, because you're in turmoil. Our emotions can put us in the lowest states of our life, or it can put us at the top point of our life and have us operating where we need to be and where God designed for us to be. So my challenge is to be intentional about your thoughts today, about your emotional intelligence. Where do you stand? If you don't know, there's a few places online you can go. I'll actually copy a link into the comments of this video where you can go. It's 146 questions. It's a pretty extensive emotional intelligence test, but it gives you really great feedback. The first one that I'll copy is going to give you a very brief outline, and then it's going to tell you that you can, for $9.99, get a full report. You don't have to do any of that. The second one I give you will give you, it's a shorter test, but it will give you a little bit wider of a response to the testing. So I challenge you, see where your emotional intelligence is at, see what you can work on, see what you might not even know about yourself. Every day you should be growing closer to God first and foremost, and you should be learning more about who you are in God. You should be learning about who you are emotionally and everything. You just always should be self-examining, always growing, always reaching to be better than you were the day before. And then at the same time, take opportunities to love on people and reach back to help them get to where you are. That's the goal. That's why I'm here. That's why I hope you guys listen to these videos, is because, I've been through the bad. I've been through the good. I've put myself right back in the bad, and I've gotten myself right back towards the good. And with God's help, I really feel like these videos are making a difference. Even if it's just for one person, it's worth it. So I love you guys. I hope you all are living a purposeful, intentional pursuit of your goals and dreams. For those of you that have reached out, the new people I've talked to about getting some services, I appreciate you as well. If you like the video, please hit the like button, make a comment, pass it on, do whatever you do. But I'm praying for you. I challenge you to love somebody and tell them that you do every day. Y'all have a great day. Bye-bye.